Yes people, how are we this fine Friday morning? Couple of updates. The bulk is now over. The diet has commenced? Let's try again mate. The diet has commenced. The pre-hair transplant shred is on. Let's go. Reta is in. Peptides are on the way. TRT is in. Come on. I'm also injured, man, so that is also why the diet has started early, mate, because I've got a gammy shoulder, so my training is slightly altered for the next week or two till I just let it recover. The peptides work, some BPC, GHK, and all these things can work their magic. Then also some physio as well. As of right now, mate, I'm off to get my hair cut. I've got a night out tomorrow. I've got one of my best pals' engagement party. I am well parked over this line, so it's his engagement party tomorrow. So I'll be having a schwally, having a wee bevy for that. So I'll run you through my training today. I'll just run you through the whole update, the diet, how it's starting, how the starting physique's looking, why we're dieting, how fucking shredded we're gonna get, the peptides we're using, Reta, everything you need to fucking know, mate. Let's get it. What tune's on in the car this fine Friday? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Drive it like you stole it, mate. Drive it like you stole it. Go on. Haircut accomplished. And we're bald again. The hair is off. Haircuts are just going to be this up until the old hair transplant, which is the 16th of April, mate. It's booked, deposits paid, the date solidified. Let's bloody go. So current POA, it's fucking cold, mate. It is cold. Currently, what temperature is it right now? 3 degrees. Feels like -6 due to the wind. That's fucking crazy, man. Feels like -6 when it's 3. Come on. So going to head to the gym now. I'm actually going to go try and stop somewhere for a coffee. My plan is to get a few steps in. I'm just parked at let's unable that face tracker. I'm just parked like I'm at car park now, and I got an hour of free parking, and now I need to pay for more if I want to stay. Can't be fucked. So it's too cold for a big walk now. Too early, too cold. I want a coffee. I'm going to go to the gym, get some steps in there, do my wee session. It's only going to be a short one anyway, because it's just arms, a little bit of back I can train. I'm just going to see what I can do with chest that doesn't aggravate the shoulder. It might just be a vertical plain press and pressing out in front of me, as opposed to being laid back on a machine. But yeah, anyway.
You know, it's just another day, showcasing to the world. Was definitely a great experience for me. Happened, and I'm willing to hurt him.
Oh, that was actually an alright gym session. I left my camera. I left the DJ Osmo in the car, and I just honestly I couldn't be fucked going to get it. I was like, no point in videoing this session. I went in. I done single arm tricep push down. I then done a single arm cable row, so a lot of single arm work to really make sure the joint can be nice and lined up, and I can really isolate each muscle, and I can really find that stopping point in terms of before the shoulder kind of gets pulled out and feels any pain. Pretty pain-free session. That way I felt my shoulder, what's the word to use, man? It wasn't sore, but I could feel like if I overdone it would start. I could feel it, but not in a pain way. So single arm push down, single arm cable row, and then done a standing dumbbell curl. The thought process is just doing some arm work first. If it pre-fatigues me a little bit and it means a slightly bit less load later on, then that's cool. I then done an incline pin loaded chest press, but they move unilaterally. The hammer strength one, I just wasn't locking out. I was really controlled up just before lockout, and that felt fine. If I was to lock out and I overextend, that's when I feel a bit of pain. Then done some single arm lateral raises. I done a fly on the cable, and I just kind of really leaned back, had that back support and scooped in that way. and it felt alright, man, and it felt alright. I didn't get a physique update. Should I just give you one just now? Maybe? I might just give it. In fact, I'm going to put a video up on the screen. This is pretty much the end of the bulk. This was the other week. This is the same weight I'm sitting at just now, or I'm a pound or two lighter now from the last 2 days of dieting. So that is the current look. Now it's a case of stripping, I'd say 10, 15 pounds of fat off that. Blank canvas, solidify, hold, hair transplant, recover, off season number 2, and that will last probably from May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Will it? The bulk might not start till maybe mid-May, because when I get the hair transplant, because I won't be training, my food will be a little bit lower. I may need to do a couple of wee bits and bobs to try and then just get that metabolic rate kind of firing again through drugs, maybe some clenbuterol, just a few different bits and bobs to get that metabolic rate up. But anyway, big ass bowl of croats going down, oats, cream of rice, and then obviously like my whey paste, dark chocolate, peanut butter, fruit. Is how we do. Is how we do. Don't worry man, I'm gonna talk you through the bulk and everything, mate, or the diet, what's happening. I'm just gonna enjoy my fucking food first. Alright man, fucking chill mate. Chill the fuck out. I lost an AirPod in the gym 2 days ago. I'm fucking raging, man. I was doing calf raises, and then like as I had the shoulder pad on, I just felt my AirPod like trickling down my ear, and I was on about for like 20 minutes and I couldn't find it. So this is my excuse to finally get a pair of actual headphones, mate. So I'm gonna go up to Curry's, I think, and just have a wee mess around and try and get myself a pair of headphones. I may or may not get them today. I might see them in Curry's and see if I can get them cheaper online somewhere. So that, and I just want to go out and about and get some steps in. So what better way than a shopping centre? No shopping for me though, apart from the headphones. I'm done. I've been spending a little bit too much on the old clothing in the past couple of months, man. So I'm really trying to put as much away into my savings as I can. I've got a decent bit sitting there, but I want to just stack up. I really want a good bit towards a mortgage. Pretty much there, to be honest, for like a nice flat, or like a nice semi-detached terraced house. We'll see. But I just want to have as much as I can in there. So when I get my flat, house, or whatever, in the next year and a half, 2 years, then I've got a big bulk of money for doing it up, making it look nice, you know, all that good shit, and getting a dog. As soon as I move out, mate, I am getting a dog. I swear to God. Love my cat, mate. Love my Larry's there. I love him to bits, man, mate. He's a cute wee guy, mate. He's harmless. He's chill. But fuck. I want a dog. I want a fucking dog, mate. Anyway, I'm going to eat this, shower, get changed, show you the fit for the day, and then we'll get on about it, and I'll let you update. I'll update you with the diet timeline and all that good shit. Yeah, mate. One of those ones, when you've done like a big fucking hard session. That's the most upper body work I've done since Saturday. I went on Friday, so a week, so I'm feeling a little bit like, a bit fogged. So anyway, it's time I get about. 1:25. So it is. Let's show you the fit. I'm just going cash. I'm usually wearing like cardigans and baggy joggers, but I'm just going fucking a bit bare. So we are just got the Zara grey tracksuit. So we are Cole Buxton beanie, very good. And we've got a pair of cleans runners on. So that is the fit for the day. Outfit of the day. That's the fit, mate. That's the fit. I'm going to go to... I really want to go to Silverburn, man. This is like, there's two main shopping centres, like where I would go to. Silverburn, and that's got a bit of a... That's got Bershka, Pull and Bear, and a Zara. And it's a bit bigger. It's usually nicer looking people there as well. Hey, but there's less junkies. There's less then there's Bray Head. Bray Head's a bit common, you know, not that I'm up, but it's a bit more. You go into Bray Head and you think, why the fuck did I come to Bray Head? But it's convenient, it's got the good shops, it's just not got a Pull and Bear, Zara or Bershka. But I don't want to get anything like that. I'm going to go look at the headphones, but I'm going to park my car really far away. Might grab trainers, to be fair. I don't know. Fuck it. Bray Head or Silver One? Bro, I don't know. We'll think it through. Anyway, let's go to car. Car down road. Road. What else can I say in a Leeds accent? Monkey on car. No, nah, doesn't matter, mate. Anyway, I'm out. We're outside. I chose Bray Head, so I've parked quite far away. We're in the kind of multi-storey car park, but I'm like the furthest away you could get from Curry's. So yeah, hashtag steps. So diet plan of action. So today is the 6th, Friday the 6th of April. I pulled calories down on Wednesday the 4th. So today's day 3 of dieting. We are 3.5 pounds down. Let's get it. Drugs, peak load. You know what, mate, I'm just going to tell you what I was using, right? I know a lot of people are like, I'm not going to tell you the exact cycle I was using in case you copy it. I'm sorry. If you're going to copy somebody's cycle because of how they look, you're honestly retarded, mate, right? There's no need to copy somebody's shit. You ain't going to look like that person. Health might be fucking shit. So personally, I opted to run testosterone a lot higher in that bulk, so I didn't need to run a DHT as high. The DHT derivative being primobolan for me. Primo or Masteron would be the ones you use typically. I just don't like how I feel when that is too high. I just feel like I feel it's hard to pinpoint unless you've used anabolics, right? But I just didn't feel myself. I didn't feel great on it, right? Cognitive function and just personality wasn't great. So test was at 690 milligram. Come on, 700 meg. Obviously we worked up to that over the first 6, 7, 8 weeks. 6, 7, 8 weeks we worked up to that dosage and then held. So 700 milligram of test. 350 milligram of primobolan, and then it was supposed to be the last 7 weeks of the growth phase, 8 weeks, but it got pulled forward obviously to now. We did put in a bit of nandrolone, so NPP, at 300 meg, so that's like a 19 NORS, which is the same category as like trenbolone would be in. So the one thing to be wary of is the mental side effects that can come with a 19 NORS. Definitely felt it. Just felt a little bit numb, a wee bit emotionless. And I'm not gonna lie, man, after using anabolics for a good few years now, like, I don't want to be on them forever. It's not, I love bodybuilding, I love the process of physique development, and I personally just want to do that the enhanced way, because I just like the look that gives than being natural. I can respect being natural. I will be natural at some point in the near future. Well, TRT, semi-natural, half natty. But it's just my decision, man. So I know that over the years of using anabolics, mate, it's definitely had an effect on my brain chemistry, and it's taken a lot to actually say that out loud. But I just know how I was a few years ago with regards to my patient. Not even like, I'm not angry. I'm not like an angry person or that. It's more so just my incapability to sometimes be emotional at times with regards to, examples that my mum's talking to in the kitchen, and I'm working obviously, and she sometimes forgets that, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, instead of just being like, Mum, love you to bits, I'm working now, I'll get back to you soon. I'm just a bit numb and cheeky. Do you know what I mean? And then sometimes, like, just even sometimes listening, I feel like I need to, like, mate, what are you doing? Like, ask them about that. Listen, just we daft things. It's hard to pinpoint, but I have definitely felt an effect. Anyway, diet, as I said, sorry for the fucking ramble. Day 3 on the diet. Drugs pulled down from all that, just down to, at the moment, for the first part of the diet, 200 meg of test and 100 milligram of primo, just to kind of counteract that estrogen being a little bit higher from test being a little bit higher. I feel good on it, having a little bit of a DHT there in with your test base can just manage that estrogen a little bit. Sometimes it can plummet it down. Like if you put a DHT in, like Primo or Mast, and you put too much of it in, it can crash your estrogen. So just be wary of that for anyone that fucks with roids. So that, and then my first injection of retatrutide was on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So right now I'm just doing 1 milligram every 4 to 5 days. So I'm basically getting 2 milligram of Reta in per week. It's just I like splitting it instead of doing it in one big shot and then I need to wait 7 days. I like getting like a shot of it, 4 or 5 days pass, and then just getting another wee spike of that retatrutide in the system. And I feel like I can just build up more of it in the system as well. So that is in. More using that for its food noise capabilities and its hunger management. The biggest thing was food noise. When I used it for my last diet, there was no food noise. But when it was time to eat, I was ready to eat. I didn't not put a meal away. And obviously its ability to just immobilize fat at rest, just in terms of its fat loss capabilities. It's nutrient partitioning abilities as well, how it partitions nutrients in terms of from the food you eat to better towards recovery, muscle protein synthesis, and all that good shit. And obviously it's glucose sensitivity as well. Same fucking shit, mate. So running with that, and the peptides that I have got ordered, mate, are, so they should be here soon, as I've ordered mots-c. Mots-c is all about mitochondria, alright? So, I actually put up a wee post on this. Where are we? So, mots-c. So the biggest takeaways for this, right, is going to be, so there's a couple of extra wee ones. I'm not using it for this reason, but it can also improve insulin sensitivity and glucose handling, all right, with regards to the glucose you eat, but uptaken within the muscle. Better nutrient partition as well, easier for fat loss during cuts. But the biggest one is its enhancement of mitochondria function. So I'm going to read you off here. Can increase your mitochondrial biogenesis, improves ATP production, so how much energy your body produces. We can produce more ATP by utilising this. So this is why I won't need to really use Clen, because this is going to produce much more energy, and my rested metabolic rate can be higher at rest as well. A little bit better training endurance, recovery between big hard sets and hard sessions. And the one here as well is fat oxidization, the ability to shift fat when calories are lower, which is pretty fucking cool, and it will preserve glucose a little bit longer as well for training performance. So these are the biggest reasons why I'm using mots-c. This is the big one at the moment, from a metabolic health, from mitochondria function, fat loss ability, and it's also got some age and stress related preservation. So levels, because mots-c is in the body, but the levels decline with age. Higher levels are associated with better metabolic health, greater muscle function, increased exercise capacity as well. And the next one I'm using, now I need to get a note of this up because I didn't remember it was in it, but it's a blend of multiple different peptides in the one. So instead of just using the BPC, a blend of this, a blend of that, this is one big blend, and it's got GHK, CU in it, which is again very big for its collagen, tissue repair, skin health, regenerative health. BPC, which again is shown to have some studies on its effects on tendon, muscle, ligament, and gut tissue support. It's got TB 500 in it, which again on tissue regeneration and all that kind of stuff. So things that I'm going to try and use to really heal my shoulder, but also just to feel like my body's like Iron Man, mate. Like my ligaments, my tendons will be fully fucking recovered. So this may just be something that stays in for the rest, whether I'm bulking, diet, maintaining, just for the foreseeable. This is what I might be running now for the foreseeable, a bit of mots-c and the co blend with all this in it, but the amount that I use may be less. So that is what we're doing. As I said, I'm about 216 pounds just now, and I definitely think I can get back down to like between 200 and 205. Anything between that, don't know what the weight is. I'm just going to keep on going until I get pretty fucking lean. There's lean and shredded I'm going to try and get in the middle of that. Leaner than I got last time. I'll put a photo up of how lean I got for before my holiday, or kind of during my holiday. I'll put a side by side as well of like the growth phase results. If I can get as lean as I did for that holiday, but leaner, and hold that, that'll be good, man. Anyway, let's go. Get a coffee for Costa or Starbucks. I need a fucking piss as well, mate. I'm bursting. And then we'll look at these headphones. Whether I get them or not, I don't know. I just got a full tank of petrol, mate. Diesel. £90. 90. So happens you get a big boy car. You've got a big Merc GLC. You've got the SUV. It's mad how much money you fucking go through the older you get. I remember getting £60 a month off of my dad when I was younger. That was my monthly allowance. Obviously, if I needed fucking stuff, I would ask, and I would usually get it if I fucking begged. And then being like, just, it's mental, mate. Like, you blink and you kind of getting that money, right? And then I first started PT and had my first 2-3 clients. Was getting 200 quid a month, 300 quid a month. Would spend it after bills and shit. And then I would, and just feeling skint at times. To then kind of being like, holy fuck, mate, I pay X amount for my car. I've just paid £90 for a fuel tank of fuel. I've just paid fucking 200 quid for Retta and peptides. I've just fucking about to get a pair of head. It's mad all the wee bits you add up. I need protein powder, I need supplements. I need to get a suit for a wedding. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I've not got a suit for the wedding next week. Holy shit. Fuck. I need to do that today as well then. Or during the week. Shit, man. Wow. But just be things like that, it's mad. And then, like, you're still not in a bad off position. Don't get me wrong, I would rather not spend all that money and put more into my savings, but it's just cool to reflect on that, man. It's cool. It's very cool. I remember being younger and like being like 18, 19, and there was some guys that I knew were a little bit older, 23, 24, just buying shit. Yep, got that, new car, yeah, I'll buy that, yeah, I'll go get these trainers, and just like, these guys have just get fucking work hard and earn money, man. And then being a bit older and you're doing it, it's fucking cool, mate. It's fucking cool. Anyway, I'm going to jump in. And the evening is fair moved on a bit. I'll tell you what, man, this low light thing on the fucking on the Osmo Pocket is very cool. Random dinner. So my supposed to be meal plan that I happily just swap in the carb sources and where they're placed is usually meal 1, sourdough, bacon, egg. Then it's after the gym, it's a bowl of oats or cream of rice. I kind of mix the two together. As you've seen, it's then a chicken and rice meal, a beef and rice meal, and a yogurt bowl. So instead of the beef and rice, I'm just having sourdough and chicken and avocado. Very good. Well, in fact, mate, fucking hell, crumpets. Something about it. I bought these the other day at the end thinking my bulk was still going and they get out of date. And I'm not one to waste food. So we have 2 bits of sourdough, 2 crumpet thins, avocado, 210 grams of chicken. And yeah, mate, a fucking silly amount of salt. Now it's fucking chill time, mate. Do you want me to show you the setup? Let's flip the camera. This is the setup. YouTube is going on. Who knows what's on the screen? What we got? Why your steroid cycle stops working. Ilya to... Oh, that's a year ago. I thought it was recent. So I'll probably watch some Kill Tony, maybe a few UFC fights, mate. This is what we'll do. This is what I get up to, man. Fucking binge watch. I'll sometimes binge watch a few old TM Cycles videos. I'll maybe watch a bit of gym shit, a bit of Christian Guzman, some podcast, some fucking Siberia Wild Tigers. That's a fucking documentary and a half, mate. That's good on. Come on. So I'm going to sit down, eat this and watch some fried shit. So, yeah, feeling good. Just went to... I didn't get the headphones. I tried them on. As if it's a fucking jacket. I tried on the fucking... the Sony ear fucking headphones, man. Tried them on, tested the sound. I'll probably order a pair online. It was pretty fucking dead. There was nobody coming up and I couldn't be fucked with the hassle. Just went for the steps, man. And then came home, ate dinner, done some work. Then I went back to the gym, a different gym, and done my cardio. I done 35 minutes, incline walk, and then some conditioning at the end. Just some like ski on the rower rounds. And then 50 minutes in the sauna. now I'm here eating this, and then I've got a yogurt bowl left for the evening. Brilliant, mate, brilliant. Let's go. Siberia Wild Tigers, come on. Good morning. Saturday, mate. Saturday. Come on. I'm out tonight. I think I already mentioned I've got my friend's engagement party. So I'm up. I'm on the bevy, mate. I'm on the schwally tonight. So we are. If I was finishing off the bulk, if I wasn't dieting, you're probably thinking, should not be the opposite, mate. I probably wasn't going to drink if I was in my bulk. Reason being is that the last 2 weeks of the bulk, the goal was to try and get as much more muscle. Drugs are at an all-time high, or not an all-time high, but drugs are at the highest they've been at in this bulk, this cycle. And obviously the introduction of another drug as well, mixing that with then a weekend on the bevy, because I've also got my cousin's wedding next week, which is a Sunday. So that would have been another night on the drink. That would have been a night on the drink anyway. So 2 weeks on the drink on a bulk, not great. But we're not bulking anymore, and we're on TRT, so we can do it. But there still will be a little bit of planning around. So I am undecided whether I train today or not. I don't think it needs to be a training day. My coach has got me just do training on, off, on, off, on, off. Just to let this kind of shoulder recover. So it would be a little bit of legs. But I don't really ever do 2 leg days a week. It's always been 1 full leg day. And then I do a little bit of legs with my back session, which is usually my posterior day. And it's like 1 thing for quad, 1 set. So do I really want to add in another full leg day on a Saturday when I'm heading out tonight? I'll be fucked. So what I'm going to see is if the Muay Thai gym that I go to, I think they do an open mat on a Saturday, which is basically just a case of the gym's open between 9 and 11, come in if you want and just train. So I might just go to that and do some bag work, maybe even see if my mate is up and about and wants to jump down and hold pads for me or something, and I'll do it with him. Just some cardio, moving a little bit, but it's not a full on leg day, and then we'll see. But anyway, gonna wrap the video up here. Gonna make this a fun little, not a series, but I'm gonna make it a series, man, in the sense of is shredded in 8, shredded in 9, how lean I can get in 9 weeks. But it's more so just the process of me doing this diet, how I do diets like this, meals out, all that good shit, and I'll update you obviously on like the kind of peptides and all that kind of stuff as well, how I'm feeling. And then of course document you through the hair transplant as well. So mate, it'll be here before you know it, man. 7th of February. So how long have I got to the hair transplant? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5 weeks. 9.5 weeks. That is crazy. 9.5 weeks, mate. And I'm gonna have my fucking hairline back, man. Come on. Very excited, man. Very excited. I didn't really, my hair wasn't getting to me too much until the thought of a hair transplant was more and more planted in my head. Pardon the pun, let's go. Until it was more planted in my head, and I was like, looking back at old photos of like my hair in 2022, 2023, even the start of 2024, and I was just like, nah, man, I just want my fucking hair back, mate. So I'm happy to do that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. I know there wasn't really any training or that in it, but anyway, shoulder, as I said, shoulder feels a lot fucking better. That sauna last night helped it, man. Like, usually putting my hand in where the bone is and pressing down was very sore. Doesn't feel sore. So I think, again, if I'm not training upper today, which is Saturday or Sunday, I don't train on Mondays, I'm back in on Tuesday for some upper. Again, I'll take it easy. I reckon by the end of next week, start of next week, I'll be feeling good again. And what my goal is just a big reset on pressing. I already done that, man, in terms of being able to take things very fucking deep and coming back up. And I really did nail that, and really was getting like as much of a stretch as I could in a chest fly, on any sort of press. I was getting very low. I think maybe I got a little bit caught up on the Smith machine press maybe. But looking back, man, my press has been good. I think it was just a wee tweak and a wee niggle. I don't really think it was due to how I press, because I've been so dialed in on how I press, hence why I think my chest has grown a lot and it feels good. But I will just be a bit more cautious of, I think potentially going forward, not getting married to movements that I've got an attachment to, the sense of, I really like this movement. Pick movements that actually really feel good, right? Because sometimes I've picked movements that I just love doing, but they might not really feel great. So I may start doing some of that. Might even just start doing flies before my press to pre-fatigue a little bit, which might mean I need a little bit less load to get the same stimulus, which might be a little bit better for the shoulder as well. But anyway, I'm rambling. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for plenty more. And today is obviously Saturday the 7th. I'm going to try and get this edited today as well, because the footage is from the past day. So I'm going to sit down on the laptop, get this edited, hopefully put up. Subscribe, like, 2026. We're going to get 1,000 subscribers, mate. It's going to happen. We're not far away. I wanted it last year, but I was a bit inconsistent with YouTube. Will we say 1.5? 1.5 thousand YouTube subs this year, maybe 2k. We'll keep it easy though at the start. 1.5, that's a good goal. Let's get it. Sub, like, follow the Instagram if you've not. Have a good one.